Ashburn U16AA1 or AA2 fans. This is Dan Reisacker, the regular broadcaster for the Ashburn U16AA1 team, here at the Ashburn Ice House, where we will be playing a CBHL game against our compadres, and in some cases former teammates, the U16AA2 team. Our boys, the regular AA1 team, will be in white this evening. Luke is expected to be in net. He is warming up right now. I'm looking over at the names on the jerseys to see if I recognize any of them. I know that Jamie Manning is Luke's former teammate, is the goalie for the AA2 team. And I believe will be in net this evening. So we'll see how that stacks up. Good evening, Joel.
Yeah.
It's good to see you on the stream as always. It's nice to have a few loyal fans. I figure there's viewership for this evening will be lower than usual since it is a home game. And a lot of the parents we're often, particularly the parents who have 2 kids, or more than 1 kid anyway, often have to split duties, might come to see their kids play. But we know there's a lot of uncles and aunts and grandparents and brothers off to college. There's the Jamie Manning I was referring to. We'll see a little zoom on there. He was just warming up. Although I am looking, I don't recognize too many of the names in the jerseys, other than Jamie. I saw his mom parked out in the parking lot. I believe Joey and Jack will still be out this evening. However, other than that, I think we're at, I think those are our only 2 players out. Only, I say, as if having one of our 2 of our top players, I was going to say one of our top offensive players and defensive players, but Joey's definitely an amazing offensive player. Jack has done both. He's one of our more versatile players, in my opinion. So they are both a distinct loss to the team, and we hope they heal well and quickly. That buzzer you may or may not be able to hear, since the microphone is up close to my face, not off in the distance, is the end of the warm-up period. And so we are about to get started here. Do I have my jokes ready? I do. I didn't print them out, although I did, work up the list, and so we'll see. I have the iPad, where I have this sort of residual. I have some the joke list ready to go. We'll see if I run out of juice. I will say I had some fish, some really fancy fish earlier today. Why do you ask? Why was it fancy? It had a sophisticated flavor. Oh, God Almighty, that was a bad joke. My mother-in-law was annoyed. She said it was Senior's Day, and yet she was charged full price. And she was troubled by that. She asked them why was it wrong, and she said, no, it wasn't Senior's Day, it was Senior's Day. All right, let's forget the jokes and get to the hockey. Kyle Tincher will take the first face-off. Paul Allison and Sam Seeger on wing. Paul immediately gets the drop, and he will chase it long with number 78. I will probably pick up some of the names off the number 2 team, but I don't know them too well. Matt Johnson chasing number 37. 37 gets there first. He'll pass it out to the center, and there's a shot in, knocked aside, I think by Matt Johnson, who had faded back to the slot. 24 tries to get a shot off, but disrupted by Matt, and Miles passes it out. Paul, backhanded, like, blind pass. Kyle hands it back to Matt. Matt sends it back to Kyle. And it's going to turn it back around. Noah Robinson tries to send it out. Matt Johnson will, in fact, get it out to Landon Street. Landon takes it into the zone, where Kyle picks it up from there. Behind the boards, Kyle gets tripped up at Landon, takes the puck. He'll skate it around to the center, finds a lofted pass over to, I think that's Mason in the far corner. He'll send it across ice. Back out to neutral ice to Landon. Landon cross to Mason again. He drives it into the zone. Circles around into the slot and knocked away by the defense. Landon, nice stick handling there. He will find a cross to Noah, who tries to fire it off the boards. That was like beautiful play there. A little chippiness after the play. So Noah sent it back, bouncing behind the net, and it came right back out to the stick of Will Schneider, who tried to put it in backdoor off the bounce, which is a nice play, and didn't work. The goalie stopped it. Jamie Manning in net. Osterberg getting the puck after the faceoff, taken by Grayson Trantarella. Number 64 will bring it about to the center line. He will loft it down. It'll be pushed aside by Luke Spencer up to Shane. Shane into the neutral zone and across, where he gets tripped up. Hands off to Grayson. Grayson hands it back to him, but he cannot get the shot off. He's going to come around, and Aiden sends it in, knocked aside by the goalie, or perhaps one of the defensemen. I lost track of the puck, to be honest. Grayson in the corner, hand it off to Shane. Shane out to Aiden. Aiden fires from the blue line. It's going to bounce off. Shane gets another shot. I think that was either wide or on the outside. Aiden fires again. Stick save by Manning. 63 chipped it out into neutral ice. Dylan drives it back in just as his teammates clear the zone. He will fire it into the goalie, who holds onto it. Stopping the clock with 14 minutes and 35 seconds left in the first period. Kyle Fisher will take the next face-off. We're back to red line already. Puck ends up bouncing right to Jamie Manning, who will cover it, taking only a few seconds off the clock. Let's try that one again. Tied with the face-off. It's going to be Sam cross to Matt into the corner to Paul. Paul tries to drive it back out. Defense knocks it away. That's number 20. He will take it out. Stopped in the neutral zone by Sam Seeger. He's struggling to hold on to it, but Matt Johnson takes it back into the zone and then collides with number 74. Around the boards, Miles Bless stops it at the point. He'll send it back around the other direction, where Kyle will get there. It's out to 74 again. He will chip it out into the neutral zone, and it'll bounce past Matt Johnson. Miles Bless will have to get it before 20 does. Miles is around the boards, but and then has to come back for it. 74, it turned it back around. Cross ice, Sam up to Jarrett into the zone. Paul around the boards, behind the net. That's 23 along, and stopped by Schneider briefly. There's a little tussle there. Schneider went past it, and Jarrett's trying to get it back. 2-on-2 scuffle there. Looks like it's going to come to 56, I think? Braza or something like that. 63 takes the puck as he gets hammered to the boards by Jarrett. Schneider stops it, turns it back around. It's going to bounce into the center. 56, Braza picks it up from there. Tries to do something, but he gets knocked away. Noah turns it around as Jarrett got knocked to the ice right at the blue line. And there'll be icing off the stick of Noah Robinson. We'll pick this one back up by the point, by the spot, by Luke's net. A lot of discussion here from the officials for I don't know why. Jared Ireland with face-off against number something 4. 24. Come back 36. Quick shot. 6 saved by Luke. And then rebound attempted by 24. Luke knocks it aside a second time. It's going to come out, and 27 tried to sneak it away, but Jarrett got it and across the neutral zone. And then defense knocked it away. Number 4 in the corner. Hand off to 24. He'll drive it out into the neutral zone up to 37, and then can't get past Mason. Loses the puck. Noah sends it around. Landon's waiting there. He'll chip it off the boards. Hand off to Jarrett. Cross to Will Schneider was there, but I don't know. Something happened. That did not quite work. Noah that's Aiden crosses Spencer into the zone. Landon trying to hold on to it, gets stripped by 27. No whistle. There's Schneider trying to get a wrap there. Fighting back and forth with 24. He's holding on to the puck, but he can't do much with it. A lot of pressure there. Hand off to Spencer, and we'll see if Spencer can do anything. He brings it right out into the paint, where it is knocked away by the defense, and it will go long, drawing the icing call against the number 2 team. 11 minutes, 45 seconds left in the first period. Grayson Cantarella with face-off against number 72. The official had to go get another puck or something. I'm not sure what that was about. All right, that's 56, and I think, is that Shane or Shane? Shane Stewart. Nice into the center, but snatched away by 56. He sends it a little bit out in front of him and turned around by Aiden. Cross off the boards. Colin Eccles, fresh off the bench, gets a stick in there and pokes it back into the corner. It's around the boards. Past Shane. Aiden, a slap shot. It is in. Aiden from the blue line puts a point on the board for the number 1 team and sneaks it past Jamie Manning. Score is 1-0 at 11 minutes and 17 seconds left in the first period. Aiden just hammering it. I mean, it was well telegraphed. I mean, he wound up like there was no doubt he was going to hammer it. But just found a little gap in the screen like a mosquito. All right, Paul slapping at it, trying to get it away from 23. Successfully gets it out, and off the drop, hand it back to Sam Seeger, who tries a little close in, didn't work, out, sends it back out to Kyle. Kyle tries to get a shot up, bounces back in the corner, Sam to Paul. Paul, again, trying to center at 23, trying to get it away. I think that's, I lost track there. Paul, from being close, pops off the goalie stick and lands behind the net. Sam is there to try to capitalize, gets it back out in front, but 63, Maudry, I can't read his jersey, I'm sorry. Chases it all the way down. It's going to flick back behind Luke's net. Miles Blessed picks it up in the far side corner and will drive across the red line, center line, and dumps it. He will go pick it up, back up behind the net, tries to turn it around. There's nobody there. It's going to come all the way out to blue line and be picked up by Matt Johnson. Cross to Landon. Landon off the boards, back to Matt. Matt brings it across the red line, dumps it, and it'll be scooped in and covered by Jamie Manning. 10 minutes, 11 seconds left. The score is 1-0 for the good guys. I see some unfamiliar names there, so I wonder if we've got some of the number 2 team watching the stream. Welcome. All right, that's 78. Got it behind the net. He sends it long. Let's see if we can call icing. They do. Pick that one back up by Jamie's net. 9:58 left to go in the first period, and the number 1 team is up 1-0. Face-off will be taken by Jared Ireland against number 53. that Tim Butler? That is Tim Butler. That's another one of Luke's former teammates. Cross Mason to Landon. Landon drives it out. Tries to get it over to Mason, but nothing doing. It's going to bounce back. Noah. Cross to Mason. Mason. Lung side up to, I think to Schneider, but he just got wiped out. And Jarrett chases all the way down. Shoulders number 20 away. Tim is waiting nearby. Tim Butler. Schneider fights his way in and gets the puck away, but can't hold on to it. Mason tries to knock it aside as he rushes in. Butler chips it out. I think it was Butler. Landon picks it up as he has shifted to the defensive position. Just eases his way back under pressure from 74. I think that's, is that Moran? I'm sorry, Horan. Pass back out from 23 to 74. He'll get it across the center line and dumps it. Spencer races, hits 27. Kid like just flew through the air. Puck turned around and somebody's down hard. It looks like it's a 2 on the jersey. He's over by the spot. And coach for the number 2 team is hustling out over the ice. Hustling, shuffling. Everybody's shuffling to see if his player is okay. We wish him well. Fun fact, there are more planes underwater than there are submarines in the sky. To be frank, I'd have to change my name. Did you ever notice that only one company makes Monopoly? Seems unfair. All right. 27 is up, holding his head a little bit, looking gingerly. And he is not completely in his own power, stabilized a little bit by his coaches, heading towards the bench. And holding his head the whole way, so he definitely got his bell rung. I actually didn't see it. I watched as the puck moved on. Sylvanik, Sylvanchik. I'm probably saying it wrong. My apologies. And it's a good thing these kids are made out of rubber. They are tough as nails. But we don't want any of them getting hurt. Especially my son, because I'm selfish that way. Fortunately, my son's got extra padding. He's a goalie. He was somewhat astonished recently. I think I mentioned that he took a puck to the face mask and so hard that all of the straps on the back of his helmet just popped off. He said he didn't feel it at all, so technology is good, man. All right, Grayson took a face-off against number 11. Puck gets turned around and hammered down long. Aiden sends it back around the boards, and it'll go long and be icing. Shane Siwick was racing to see if he could get there in time to keep that whistle from blowing. Could not get there in time. So we will pick this one back up by Luke's spot. Tischer with a face-off against number 72. Lauderstein or something like that. Puck in the corner, Miles Bless tries to send it along. Didn't have as much juice on it as I think he intended. He tries to get it a second time as it comes back to him. Tischer chips it into the boards, finds a pass up to Sam. Sam crossed to Paul. Bounces off his stick. He goes long, has to stop and go back for it, and will turn around and dump it. Sam races 36 to get there. 36 is going to pass it back out to 11. He has to get past Miles and gets around him, but is forced into the corner. Nice pass right through the paint. Knocked away. I'm not sure if by Luke or by the defense. Paul fighting gets it away. He will drive it out into the neutral zone and across. Slap shot from the blue line, wide of the net. He's going to come back around. Matt Johnson keeps the play going. Dumps it into the corner, around the boards to 78. Picks it up behind the net. Pass to 56, cross to 11, up to 63, into the zone. Shoots disrupted by Miles Bless, who was just there. Hits along the boards, tried to be gloved down by Sam Seeger. Didn't quite work there. That's Miles. All right, Sam's going to come up with it. Finds the cross to Johnson. Johnson off the boards up to Ireland. All right, shoved down by number 78. All right, it's all the way down long. Landon Street tries to do something, gets it knocked away, and turned around by 56. Landon tries to keep it going. 64 is going to get it out of the zone. Cross to 78. Jarrett gets in there, stops it with the skate, turns it around, tries to hand it back to Schneider. Schneider cross to Landon off his skate into the zone. Little stick handling, fires from the center, knocked aside by Manning. 25, that's Schneider around to Landon. Back to Jarrett. Jarrett cross to Will. Will, fancy stick handling, but cannot get it a shot off under the defensive pressure. 63-92, he will drive across the neutral zone into the offensive zone where Mason St. Ange will take it away from him and rattle it around the boards to where Noah tries to clear it, hits 64, back out, shot, knocked wide by Mason St. Ange. Jarrett out into the zone intended for Will Schneider. Jarrett dumps it in, turned around, and Will shoots. Manning tries to snap it away, but he just didn't snap it hard enough, and Will got another shot off. There we go, and Mason cross to Schneider in the slot. Hit into the goalie, and it was held onto by Jamie Manning. Grayson Cantarella takes the face-off against 53, Tim Butler. Stewart crossed to Aiden. Aiden fires wide of the net. Stewart hits the gas, tries to stop it, cannot keep it in the zone, but he's going to come up with a possession. Turns it around, hand off to Grayson. Grayson tries to chip it back to him. And it'll be turned around by the defense and sent long. Spencer Combs races to get there, but not before referees call for icing, and we will all shuffle back down. 5 minutes, 30 seconds left. The score is 1-0. White over red, which is the number 1 team over the number 2 team. Grayson Cantarella took the face off. I lost track of who was on the other side for the drop. It's going to come out to neutralize. Colin Eccles tries to get it away. Number 20 will go long, hits the brakes, but as he passes to his teammate, Spencer gets it away. Shane Suick will bring it out into the neutral zone, gets to the red line, dumps it, and then out races 78 to the backyard. Hits the brakes, gets it out. It's going to come back out. Kyle Tincher looking for something. Passes it right wide, and there's a little scuffle there. There's a whistle as Suick's right in the paint up in Manning's grill. Net is off. Of course, they always pretend the net's off whenever they blow the whistle. I don't know, the net actually was off, but not by much. Kyle Tincher versus number 24 for the face-off. Puck comes back to Sam Seeger. He dumps it around to the corner. Looks like 78 will get there first. Along the boards, and then Kyle steals it, tries to fire, knocked wide. 78 steals it, sneaks it away again. This time up to 37. He will manage to get it long. Miles Blessed back and forth over the line, but no offsides call. There's a loose shot wide on the outside, hits the outside of the net. Luke saves it twice. Come on, defense struggling to get it away. All right, there you go. Paul and I think Miles eventually gets it up to Sam. Turned around, 92, brings it back out. Salva sends it long. Matt Johnson will pick it up in the number 1 team's backyard. Out into the neutral zone where Paul Allison. Long to Jarrett. just as he gets hammered into the boards by 78. As Jarrett out to, ooh, nice. Noah a little over the top of the net. Man, he's got a, Noah gets a lot of those. All right, Jarrett, cross ice to Schneider, knocked away by 18. I'm sorry, no, 78? 78. Noah Robinson off the boards. I think Jarrett chipped it and giving 40 an opportunity to keep it in play. Jarrett was trying to get control. 11. All right, out to, all right, oh, Landon crossed to Will Schneider, and he puts it top shelf over the shoulder of Jamie Manning, putting second point on the board with 3 minutes and 16 seconds left in the first period. Will Schneider assist by Landon Street. I think that's Landon's dad doing the music. If I don't mistake the top of that head. Scores 2-0. The number 1 team hold the line against their club mates. Aiden fires from the blue line, gloved and then released by Manning. Spencer turns around to Sewick, tries to get across to Grayson, intercepted. 92 will drive it in. Salva. He trips. There's no whistle on it. There's a lot of scuffling there. 63 brings it into the center. Knocked aside by Luke Reisacker. Up close, Luke trying to cover it. Dylan hammers into 36. Gave him a dirty look there. Pass out to the neutral zone. 23 pauses the beat, but not long enough before he dumps it in, drawing the offsides calls. Clock stopped with 2 minutes and 34 seconds left to go in the first period for offsides. Tim Butler versus Kyle Tincher for the faceoff. I don't know if those two were ever on the same team. Since Kyle played up a year. Not sure. All right, Paul screwed around at the blue line. Oh, nice off the skate of number 20. Stayed in the offensive zone. They're going to send it long. Miles West turns it around. He will loft it out back into neutral ice, where Sam's going to race to get there, but not with enough speed. Number 4 takes it away, losing a mouth guard in the process. It looks like something fell off him. All right, out into the neutral zone. Paul, cross, slaps at it. It's going to get up to Sam, to Kyle. Kyle, nice stick handling, hands it back to Paul. Paul looking for something, sends it in. Manning stops it and holds on to it. Minute 52 left. Right from the center, Paul Allison. Nice attempt. I'm always amazed sometimes at the situation where if I played a little bit of intramural hockey in college, not much. Enough to embarrass myself at the time. Jared Ireland with face-off against number 24. 36 comes up with possession after the drop. He will send it long, and Noah Robinson will chase it down, but the officials will call for it, icing, and we will try this one again from the other side of the ice. Number 24 versus Jared Ireland for the faceoff. Red will come up with it. They get it through the neutral zone, but Mason St. Ange turns it around, handoff to Schneider. He'll get across the line and dump it. 36 races for Jarrett. Puck's going to come around, bounces off that weird projection in that near side corner. Schneider keeps it going. 78. Huber, I think his name is. Evades the steal from Landon. Cross out. 24 brings it in close. Knocked away by Noah Robinson into the safety net. I thought 24 was going to get that breakaway shot, but Noah has got some speed when he snapped it away. We got 1:09 left to go in the first period. One team's up 2-0. 11 versus Cantarella for the faceoff. going to come out to 40. He turns it around into the corner. 11's going to race Aiden Harrison for it. Aiden gets there first around the boards to Shane. I can't see who's got it, where the puck is. All right. 11 comes up with it. Stuck in the corner under pressure from Aiden. Out to 23. Sends it wide of the net. It's going to bounce into the far side, where Sewick will send it long to Colin Eccles. Fresh off the bench. He drives it into the zone. Cross to Spencer. I think that was a high angle shot there. Knocked aside by the goalie. Cantarella's fighting to get it back behind the net. Eccles comes up with it. Skates it out, but then takes his eye off it, loses it, has to go back for it. He gets a shot off, and it'll be scooped in and covered by Jamie Manning. A little tussle there as Shane Sewick was trying to, there was no whistle yet, so Shane was trying to play it. Kept playing it after the whistle, I guess, because he is coming to the box to do some penance. Shane Sewick, one of my favorite players to watch. Great on both offense and defense. Aggressive, versatile. Gets a lot of penalties, so one of our box kings. All right, Tim Butler versus Kyle Tincher for face-off. Mason around the boards is racing and trying to keep up with that puck. Gets it up to the line, but Hubert, 78, turns it back around. 53 from in close. Gets it past Luke, but no shot there. Noah off and just over the glass. It's going to drop on the wrong side of the glass. Stopping the clock with 5.7 seconds left to go in the first period. The one team is up 2-0. Tincher versus Butler for the faceoff. Puck comes back to Noah. He pauses a beat, and he will send it out and long, and time will run out. He's actually quick little chip there, put it right in the paint. So it's a good thing, because we didn't want to waste our brain cells wondering if we should call icing on that. So exciting first period. We still have 1:37 left on the penalty kill for the one team or the power play for the two team, depending on your perspective. We got a relatively full house here. Moderately packed stands for a game where we're still a pandemic going on. Pandemic winding down, we should hope. I try to be very specific about my choice of words, broadly speaking. Just remember, no matter how hard you push the envelope, it remains stationary. Why isn't phonetic spelled the way it sounds? All right, face-off taken by Kyle Tinchert and number 37, Calvin? Or is it Clavin? I didn't look like Clavin. It looks like Clavin. Tim Butler brings it in back behind his own net. Sam Seeger keeping the pressure on. He will dump it around to 37. Turns it back around the other direction where Butler will pick it up along the boards. So again, Sam Seeger keeps the pressure on. This time he's going to race, see if he can get there before 78. And can't get there before him, but before he can do anything with it. Long cross to 37. Knocked aside by Tinchard, who cannot get around the official. Eventually finds it. Passes to Mason St. Ange. Takes a shot. Knocked aside by Jamie Manning. It looked like he was flinching pretty hard. More of a flinch than a save. Noah Robinson and Mason St. Ange steal it away from the breakaway. That's Noah fighting to get possession back. 20, trying to sneak it out. And I think that's Kyle in there as well. Bounces out long. It'll be picked up by number 4, Burns. Pursued by Sam Seeger again. Out to 72. Up to 11. Knocked away by Noah Robinson. Jared Ireland fresh off the bench. Will drive it across the zone. Tries to cross to Schneider, but gets out in front of him. He has to go chase it. Chips along the boards. Back to Ireland. Hits the brakes. Ford tries to trip him. All right, and he gets around the net. Passes to Will Schneider. and puts it in top shelf. However, the official is waving it off for I don't know why. That was a beautiful play. I have no idea why the official is claiming the officials are discussing it in the corner, because I think the one ref is they're going to go explain it to the coaches. Yeah, Coach Fleury is not happy with that call. I mean, that was a beautiful play. He's waving his hands with disgust. At least that's what it looks like from here. What was that about? All right, Jarrett taking the face off against 72. Schneider comes up with possession. Out to Jarrett. Shane is out of the box. He heads straight to the bench. Spencer chips it back along the boards. 30-something gets it up to the line where 72, for some reason, doesn't clear it. And Schneider that was Jarrett. Jarrett Ireland fed the puck, I believe, by Landon Street, puts it in, putting that third point on the board, making up for the one that the ref stole from us for no obvious reason. I would love to hear an explanation as to why they disallowed that point earlier, because I have no clue. I'm usually clueless, so that's not unexpected, but either way, Coach Fleury is, again, still discussing probably that call from earlier. Jared Island takes his face off against number 64. 56 comes up with possession. Under pressure, tries to pass it, and Landon Street drives into the paint. Gets knocked away by the defense. Jarrett picks it up behind the net, gets it up to Will. Will crosses Jarrett and fires. Knocked away by 56. Along the boards, gloved down by Schneider. Little scuffle there. We got a 2-on-3, almost 3-on-3. Jarrett's fighting to get it along. Gets it back to Landon. The puck shoots well straight across the net, and to go out through the neutral zone, where 63 races, gets there first, dumps it over back in the corner to 92, over to 64, loses an edge, and Spencer Combs tries to send it, whiffs it. Aiden picks it up, finds the pass to Schneider. He'll pass it to Landon. Landon drives it in, fires and puts it in, putting a fourth point on the board for the one team. Score is 4-0 with 14 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Score 4-0. Tim Butler versus Grayson Cantarola for the face-off. Puck comes out as a knocker side by whoever, but it got over to Wong, number 20. He does some nice moves under pressure. A little 2-on-1 with Tim Butler being the second red player. Wong comes up with it, drives it behind the net, hits the brakes, turns it around, tries to center it. Grayson's in the way. Miles comes in, hammers him a little bit. Matt Johnson around the boards. It was stopped by, I think that's 23 at the point. 20 hits the brakes again behind Luke's net. They try to get it out, and this time Siwick will intercept it before it can get to the point. He will loft it up in the air. It's bouncing down, being picked up by 4, with Osterberg chasing him before he gets it away off the boards up to Wong. Wong centers it to 74. Siwick knocks it aside. Back up to 74. Dumps it long. Miles Blessed finds the cross to Osterberg. He'll drive it through the neutral zone. Passes it, tries to get it right into the paint. Didn't really have a teammate there. I think Shane sent it back out to the point where Noah turns it around. Osterberg plays the player while giving Kyle a chance to pick up the puck. Back over to Osterberg, back to Kyle. Tries to wrap it. It's right through the paint. Nobody there to push it in. Or Shane was a little bit too far out. 23 along the boards. And 53 knocks it away. 37 around the boards. It'll be picked up by number 4. He tries to turn it around. Kyle. A little stick handling. Fades it out to Sam. Sam shoots. Knocked aside by the goalie. Manning's lost his stick. Sam again fires it. His stick just got knocked even further away. Out to Mason, sends it long. Sam will pick it up in the neutral zone. Tries to center it. 27 knocks it away from him, but he gets it back. 37 intercepts it. He'll turn it around and into the zone. Shoots. Luke saves it. Pad save easy. Noah out. Past Sam. It'll go long. It'll be icing. Scores 4-0. We had 11 minutes and 57 seconds left in the second period. This hotly contested club rivalry. Ireland takes a face-off for the one team. That's a slap shot from 78. It's behind the net. 24. So Aiden chips it. It's hard to even describe what the hell's happening. Out. Schneider long to Landon. Landon shoots well wide of the net and poked aside by the blocker of Jamie Manning. They try to get across to Landon. It's out in front of him. 24. Takes it behind the net, and then Landon just crashes into him. He gets it back though. Tries to send it out. Spencer dumps it. Schneider over to Jared Ireland. 24 and 78 conspire to get it away from him. 24 is going to come up. And he will send it out long. Aiden Harrison picks it up at the center line. Turns it back around to Sewick at the line, and they're going to call that one offside. I think on Schneider, actually. It looked like Shane wasn't over the line, but I think Will may have been on the far side of the ice. Scores 4-0. We got 11 minutes and 5 seconds left to go in the second period. Second period? It says first period on the clock, but that's not right. All right. Miles Bless, cross to Matt Johnson, up to Shane Sewick. Nice little box pass there. Shane tries to do some fancy stick handling and just loses it. It's going to come back out of the neutral zone. Johnson off the boards, turns it back around, but not before Colin, I think, could get quite clear. That was close, but officials decided that was offsides. Enough that they will start it from the center. 11 versus Cantarella for the faceoff. Puck comes out to 56. Off the boards, up, stopped by Miles Bless. He's going to send it long. No icing. I think he was over the line. Number 4 across to 56. Along the boards to 72. Out, stopped by Matt Johnson at the point. 11 picks it up off the bounce. Cross to 40. Drives it into the offensive zone. Nice centering pass, but nobody gets the shot off. Johnson passes it out to Sewick. He's struggling to get over to the puck. He trips over to 56. And there's a little back and forth over the line there, which will end up being an offsides call. Whoever's running the clock eventually decided it was actually the second period after all, and has corrected that mistake. All right, Tincher with a face-off against number 64. 36, long to 63. Mason sent it long. Turn back around. That's Spencer Combs. He will skate it through the neutral zone. Tries to bring it in and knocked away by 23. Shot by Sam Seeger over Jamie Manning's pads. Will put a 5th point on the board for the White Guys. Score is 5-0. We got 9 minutes and 53 seconds left to go in the second period. Kyle Tincher takes the face-off against Schleppitz. Shot bounces off Luke's equipment. I'm not sure. I think blocker. Way up into the air. And clock stopped for out of play. Tincher versus Schleppitz. I'm not sure I'm saying his name right. It's just fun to say Schleppitz. All right, that's Noah got it out, intended for Paul. It went over his head. He lost his balance and fell down, but then it picked himself back up, took the puck all the way down behind the net. Defense knocked him down. Tincher came in to help. He tries to skate it through. He successfully keeps it, and then Noah sends it into the paint where it is covered by Jamie Manning, with Paul chipping at it until the whistle stops the clock. 9:24 left in the second period. Looks like Jared Ireland would take the face-off against probably Tim Butler. Yep. Puck comes right off to Landon and gets bounced out. Aiden turns it around. Landon dumps it. It'll come rocketing around. Schneider gets there about the same time as number 4. Chips into the back, further into the corner where, all right, passed out to 74 to 20. He's going to drive it through the neutral zone. Outskates Aiden. Takes a shot from in close. Luke saves it. Another shot, again, this time rattling off Luke's helmet and out to 23 in the neutral zone where there's going to be, he drives it back in to be offsides. That one was looked like a bell ringer. I don't see any body language saying that Luke took that one hard, but I could kind of see his head rattle around as that second shot. Ireland versus Butler for the face-off. It's going to come back to 23 across to 4. Burns, I think, off to Butler. Lofts it up, glove down by Spencer. He'll drive it back out. Burns turns it around. Aiden Harrison will pick it up behind Luke's net. Finds the pass to Landon. Landon chips it off. Lets Ireland take it. Drives it across the neutral zone. I think he tried to just sneak it in. Knocked away by Manning. Back across to Landon behind the net. He has to hit the gas to go fetch it as it bounces past him. Skates it around, circle, nice shot there. Saved by Manning and then knocks aside before that rebound shot came. Spencer turns it around. Landon, under pressure from number 4, gets it over, but Butler picks it up. Spencer stops it at the line. Jarrett tries to keep it going, but just can't. It's going to get knocked along. Aiden Harrison picks it up. Both teams put a few fresh, actually at least the red team. Aiden skates it all the way through. Oh, there we have Dylan, fresh legs, and Grayson. So we did get personnel changes on both sides. Grayson trapped 2-on-1 in the corner. Dylan comes in to help. It's going to get chipped out to 37, out to neutral ice to Spencer. Spencer across to Shane. He hits the gas, flicks it back into the corner, and he will go out skate number 23. Can't do much with it. 23 is going to get it back. Out to Shane, back along the boards, into the corner. 23 and 24. Dylan briefly got it away, but there were 2-on-1 there. They're going to send it long, and Miles Blessed will easily pick it up before 27 can get there. Although not without him chasing it. Doing a nice job keeping the pressure on. Out to Osterberg. He's going to drive it through the neutral zone. 37 knocks it away. Grayson turns it around, and it will be offsides. Dylan had no chance to get clear. Stop the clock. We got 6 minutes, 55 seconds left to go in the second period, and the one team is up 5-0. Shot counter says 21 shots to 12. So the 2 team is not out of it. All right, Tincher takes the face-off handoff to Paul Allison. Tries to get it across, but 40 knocks it away from him. Out, Kyle's skating along, but he doesn't know the puck was between his feet. That was almost embarrassing. Johnson tries to clear it. 11 gets it back. Nice shot. Knocked wide. 40, looking for something. Malley? I'm not sure how to pronounce that name. 11. Stolen from him by Tincher. It's going to go sent out of the zone, turned around by 56, and long again. Blessed will pick it up from there. Back to Paul. Paul along the boards, can't quite get it out. 56 stops it again. This time Paul hits him. Luke's puck will be picked up by 40. Brings it in. Sticked away by Luke. 72 tried to chip it out into the slot. Tincher knocks it away. Mason up to Sam. He will skate it through the neutral zone, and then 36 knocks it away from him. Turns it around to 11 to 72. Cross to nobody's there, but 40 was nearby. He will pass it back to 11. Ireland steals it from him. Skates it through the zone, neutral zone. Over to Sam. Sam fires wide of the net. Landon will pick it up. Turns it back around. 36 snags it before he can get it back to Jarrett. Up to 40. Nice little box passing there. Shot. Luke saves it with his shoulder. It's spinning like a top. It was a little dicey save, but worked, I guess. 4. Over to 63. Tries to get it out of the zone. Jarrett steals it back. Brings it in. Shoots, and Manning's going to hold on to it. We got 4 minutes and 58 seconds left to go in the second period. Score is 5-0. Manning's holding on to his face mask. A lot of his teammates are talking with him. I don't know. I'm not sure what exactly they're discussing. He's kind of shuffling his helmet around. Probably rattled off his cage there. Officials are just also having a little head huddle. They're coming to... I'm not sure. Discussing with the scorekeeper. And it looks like Kyle's coming to the box. So, there was a penalty on that one after all. I could not hear it. Ooh, double because Paul, it must be 2 and 10 because Paul's also joining Kyle in the box. All right, well, let's look sharp. It will be a 2-minute power play for the number 2 team. The Red guys. Out to 78. Pass stolen by Will Schneider. He's going to drive it through the neutral zone. 78 between him and the goal. Fires, and Manning holds on to it. Some lightning reflexes on Jamie Manning. Jared in the corner colliding with the official. Stop doing that. Do not irritate the officials by crashing into them after the play is over. Not good moves. All right. Ireland versus 37 for the face-off. Puck comes back to Mason. Chips it back into the corner. Jamie's gesticulating wildly. Out to 37 again. Cross to 78 to 20. Drives it across the zone, and there's going to be offsides call. I think 74 was already over the line. Oh, there's a... plus, it was I think there was maybe a deferred penalty there. And Jarrett is joining his teammates in the box. It's starting to look crowded down there. Four minutes, 30 seconds to go in the second period. Score is 5-0, but Ashburn has 2 players in the box. And we will have, if all goes well for us, a minute 32 of 5-on-3 play. All right, Aiden Harrison playing in the corner, just gets poked away, and Grayson flicks it out and long. Number 4 will chase it. There's going to be no icing call. That's nice. Eating a little bit of time off the clock. He brings it around. Cross 72 into the zone. Fires. Luke rattles off his face mask, I think. Again. 24, at least off the helmet. Out. Grayson got a stick on it. 40. Chips it over to 4. Grayson again. Little scuffle there. Is going to come out into the neutral zone chased by Grayson, number 4. Drives it out. Waits for teammates to get clear. Cross to 40. 40. Cross ice to 24. He brings it back into the zone. Looking for something. Out to 72, across to 4. Back to 40. Brings it in. Luke saves it, pushes it away. 11, shoots. Knocked aside, I think, by Luke. Either that or it was just wide. It's hard to tell from here. I think that's, all right. 24 brings it around. Spencer gets in his way and shoves him into the corner, holding him there. They're trying to kick at that puck with their feet. 11 and 24. Out to 72. Shot. Luke saves that one. And Paul leaves the box, giving us back to Paul. Steals it away, fresh out of the penalty box. Takes it across the neutral zone. Knocked away by number 4. Sam Seeger, fresh off the bench, gets it away from them, but it's off into the no man's land behind the goal. 40 picks up the loose puck, finds a pass to 72, drives it across the neutral zone, brings it in, hits the outside of the post. 11 picks up the rebound. Noah Robinson chips it along the boards, and too many men. I think it's too many men on white. Or is it too many men on red? It looks like the officials are talking to the red side. I saw there 5 white jerseys on the ice. Yeah, 11 is going to the box. I was assuming that it was too many men on white because I thought we were still on penalty. But I guess our penalty had ended. Kyle is still in the box, serving the 10 minutes of his 2 and 10. But that'll give us a 2-minute power play for White. I think officials are mad about the last-minute changes here. Sam Seeger took his face-off against number 64. Around. Shane Siwick at the line. Cross to Paul. Paul flicks and rattles it off the top crossbar, putting a 6 point on the board. McConchy leaves the box under circumstances he probably wished were different. That was a short penalty. 11 seconds into his penalty, he is back out. We have 2 minutes and 6 seconds left to go in the second period. Grayson Cantrell will take the face-off against number 64, Schleppitz, or something like that. All right, Colin hands it off to Mason. Mason drives it across the neutral zone, dumps it along 56, turns it back around. Mason stops it before it comes out into the corner. Grayson across to the center, and Mason tried to kind of backhand it, but covered by Manning, stopping the clock with minute 50 left to go in the period. Cantrell takes face off again against, I think also against 64. All right, Colin Eccles has it, tries to center it, knocks it into 56 skate. 92 tries to drive it out. It'll be turned back around. That's Grayson chasing it. 64 gets it away. And tries to get it to 92, but it gets out in front of him, and Mason St. Ange turns it around. 23 will pick it up as it slides behind the net. Cross to 63. Up, stopped by Noah Robinson and dumped back into the backyard. Siwick tries to play it. Cross to 53, but intercepted by Siwick. He's going to drive it through the neutral zone, hits the brakes, off balance, spins, got it into the paint. Jamie paused a beat as he got his stick right. All right, 22, Jarrett. Tried to center it. It's going to come back out. 20, long to 70, intended for 74. Miles Bless tries to send it, but whiffs the top of the puck. Miles tangled up. Puck picked up by Wong, number 20, and time will run out. Ending the period, and we got a little late in low power mode, which means that my auxiliary battery is not running for some reason. Ooh, that's not good. My aux battery is not charged. I don't know, that's really not good. Hopefully, I will have enough juice there to finish the game out. The cold of the ice rink never does good things for my phone battery, which is why I always try to run off of an external battery that I can keep in my pocket where it stays warm. But that only works if I have bothered to charge it, which apparently I thought I charged it. Well, we will try to keep an eye on the battery percentage here. And in case you're wondering how the game's going to end, I think the one team might hold their lead. We're up 6-0. We'll see. We'll see if the two team can at least get some points on the board. Put that Luke Reisacker in his place. Needs a little humility. All right, number 24 versus 22 for the face-off. 37 brings it into the zone. Spencer Combs tries to chip it away. 37 tries to do something. He's going to knock it around. Jared Ireland will pick it up and drive it to the neutral zone. Shoots. Manning stops it and scoops it in, covers it, stopping the clock with 16 minutes and 41 seconds left to go. Number 4, and it's by fancy moves there, brings it around with Jarrett poking at him the whole way. He's going to actually get it out and drive it through the neutral zone. Skates around Aiden, shoots. Spencer Combs knocks it away before it even gets to Luke. There's going to be a penalty there on Jarrett, I believe. Landon touches it, and Jarrett is going to the box. He's shaking his head like... I'm not sure what he's shaking his head like. He's shaking his head like he's not happy about the call. Hit from behind. Which, seems like maybe fair call. I don't know. He was trying to play the puck. But, Schleppitz will take the face-off against Sam Seeger. Oh, and it's going to be a 2-10. And Colin joins Kyle and Jarrett in the box. Sam gets it away and out in the neutral zone. 23 tries to send it long, turns it around, gets it up to 92. Cross to 64, but he can't hold on to it. It's going to bounce past him, and it'll be chipped back out and neutralized by Paul Allison. Sam Seeger picks it up from there and drives it across. Finds the pass to Paul. Paul tries to stick handle it in, but it's just too much defense. 92 cross to 63, across the neutral zone. Hits the brakes. Sam's putting the pressure on him. Paul comes in, hits him into the boards. 64 across to 23. Winds up. Luke stick save. It's going to get bounced behind his net. 92 back out to 23. Can't get it to the paint because Miles Blessed will steal it and drive it across the neutral zone, giving his teammates time to do a much-needed line change, perhaps. He skates it all the way around. 63 turns it back out, and Sam tries to hammer it in from in close. Can't get there. Siwick tries to steal it away. 92 gets past him. Out to Schleppitz. He's going to just dump it into the corner. Blessed will get there first. Up to Siwick. Let's see what Shane's got. He's going to do a little stick handling. Sees the neutral zone. Gets around, but loses the puck. Two team will turn it around up to 63. He brings it in. Shoots. Knocked aside by Luke. 36 keeps the play going, but Grayson got a stick on it. Turned back around a second time. This time Mason will get it out into neutral ice. Turned around by, I think, 56 in the center. Back to Mason. He hands it off to Noah. Noah's looking for the long pass. Gets it. Intended for Grayson, but 36 intercepts it. Shot. Luke stops it with his face. Noah knocks it aside. 74 again. Save. Knocked aside. Siwick will flick it long, and Conlon, fresh out of the box, will skate and get there first. Nice moves under defensive pressure there. Over to Grayson, trying to get it back to Conlon, but defense got it away. Conlon picks it up as they try to get it out. He'll hand it back to Shane behind the net. Shane dumps it around, back to full strength. One team, Noah Robinson chases it. He'll pick it up, pursued by 74. Gets it out in neutral zone, where Butler tries to knock it away from him. He has to fight to get it back. Colin will, by sheer force of will, drive it across the zone. Tries to get it to Will. Will doesn't see 40 behind him. It's going to come out to Mason. Mason off the glass into the corner, and he will head to the bench. Schneider picks it up from there. Off the boards, intended, I guess, to go pick it up himself. On the second try, gets it over to Landon. 78 tries to knock it away from him. Successfully knocks it away from him, I should say. Aiden Harrison keeps the play going. It's going to come out. Stick down by 72. Schneider lets him touch it, drawing the high stick and call. "13 minutes and 2 seconds left in the third period. Score is 6-0. We'll pick this one back up by Jamie Manning's net. Paul Allison takes a face-off against number 11. 2 brings it around, but Schneider turns it back. Paul behind the net, fighting to get possession back from 78. Sticks it through, hands off to Schneider. Schneider, close in, fires, but knocked aside by Manning. Allison picks up the rebound, sends it back in the center, knocks it away, up to 72. He will bring it in, and a little scuffle there. Aiden tried to send it out, didn't quite get it as far as he wanted, but eventually finds a pass to Landon. Landon brings it in close, knocked away by the defense. Intercepted as they try to clear it. Aiden fires, and it is saved by Jamie Manning. Beautiful goaltending. Despite being out of position from that first shot, Jamie Manning's feeling good about that play. Trying to shake off the 6 that he let in. Whew. Sam Seeger with a face-off against number 24. 24 out to Johnson, and it's going to be offsides as he chips it back in from the neutral zone. Seeger with a face-off against number 24 again. 37, Clavin sends it long, turned around by Matt Johnson. Cantarella around the boards. It's going to come stop by 56 and then turn back around. 24 brings it around. Long out, and then it's over the line, and it's going to be offsides. We have too many men on the ice for red. Literally, I think it was either Jack or Joey just pointing and counting as they had 6 players, but it looks like it is Shane going to the box. What's going on here? Shane didn't go to the box. He's heading back. Is he being ejected? What's going on here? He's taking his sticks and leaving. Yeah, Shane is leaving the ice. Grayson is heading to the box. .37 for the red team, also entering the box. That's probably the too many men call. offsetting penalty. We're still at 5-on-5 play. Red brings it into the zone. Paul Allison turns it around. He will drive through the neutral zone. Tries to stick handle it all the way down. 4 is going to tie him up, forces him behind the net. Passes out. 72 picks it up. Lauterstein fires. Hits no as it goes by. It's going to be over Luke's net. Hits the glass. Schneider holds it, and Paul's going to flick it out to Landon, who has to skate around the official. Brings it in close, fires, knocked aside by Manning. Falls down, and they will send it long. Noah picks it up. Cross intended for Mason, just goes past Landon, skates it in, tries to drop it for Mason, but either Mason wasn't expecting it. All right. Turned around by Mason, hands off to Sam. And drives it in, and again, too many men. Red team has just like got players like not actually leaving the ice. .72 leaves the ice on too many men call. My phone's down to 9%, so we'll see if it holds on. I may run out of juice here. Paul Allison into the corner. Colin Eccles tries to do something, gets tied up by the defense. They will send it long. Paul chases it, picks it up. Finds the pass to Colin. Colin will drive it into the zone. Fires, kicked aside. Spencer on the rebound. Beautiful attempt there. Sam turns it around. Keeps it going. Colin. Cross to Aiden, fresh off the bench. He's going to drive it in. Winds up. Slap shot. Knocked aside by Manning. Aiden the safety net, I believe. Kylan Grayson, penalty finally over, will come out of the box. Jarrett is still in. Although not on the clock, that was just a 10-minute penalties. So we should be 5-on-4 here with white over red. 9 minutes, 42 seconds left. Score is 6-0. Jarrett took the face off, came to Paul. Paul will find across to Spencer. Spencer fires. Manning going to hold on to it. Ooh, I'm down to 4%. That means like this aux bat. Let me see if I can hit the aux battery again. I got. All right, Kyle Tinchert sneaks it away. Dumps it long. Schneider will get there first. Schneider over to Landon. Landon back to Schneider. Brings it in close. Fires, and it's in for a 7th point on the board for the red team. Lauterstein will come out of the box from the too many men penalty, the second too many men penalty. Score is 7-0. We got 9 minutes and 12 seconds left to go, and I'm down to 3%, which means I'm about to run out of juice. I wonder if there's a way I can pick it back up with my iPad. The network here is really weird. I have to have a VPN set up, and I don't have it set up on that device. All right, Landon drives it in. We'll keep going until my phone shuts down. Cross to Colin, fires. Saved by Manning. And Cantarella flicks it up. It's going to come back out to number 20. He drives it out into the neutral zone and through. Noah Robinson knocks it away. It's going to come all the way to the paint where Luke Reitzacker covers it. Stopping the clock, 8 minutes and 50 seconds left to go. Anybody got a spare phone battery? My apologies in advance when my phone dies. We may miss the end of this one. Tim Butler tries to play it. Grayson's going to pick it up behind the net, rattles it around the glass. It's going to come out to Landon and drives it through the neutral zone. 78 wipes him out. That's going to be a penalty. Score 7-0. 78 heads to the box. Holding. 2 minutes. Seeger with the face-off against Tim Butler is going to come to Kyle Tinchert. Cross to Aiden. Aiden back to Paul in the center. Paul over to Kyle. Back to Paul. Paul looking for something. Winds up, then hesitates. Gives it back to Kyle. Nice job moving it. Crisp passes back and forth between the two of them. He fires it wide of the net. Miles tries to turn it around. It's behind. It's actually trapped against the outside of the net by Jamie Manning. 8 minutes, 5 seconds left to go in the third period. We've got 1:38 left on the penalty. Holding penalty against 78. Hubel. Sam Seeger against number 24 for the face-off. Kyle pokes it back along the board. Sam can't get it away from Tim Butler. He'll send it around, but Aiden stops it before it can go too far. Sam Seeger hands it back to Aiden. Aiden drives it in, gets it knocked away by 74. It's behind the net. Miles Bless has to go back and fish it out. Around the boards to Aiden. Aiden takes his eye off it as he tries to send it across to Paul. This time he rethinks it, sends it to Kyle. Kyle takes a shot, and it's stopped by Jamie. And they blow the whistle, even though Jamie had not covered it. The official on the far side blew the whistle. I think he thought Jamie had it. From our perspective, we could see that he clearly did not. That's when they pretend that the net was off. Cantarello with face-off. Number 4 came up with it. Noah Robinson chases it along the boards. 56 tries to get it away from him. It's going to come out to Mason. Cross to Landon. Back to Mason. Fires. Pad save by Manning. Knocked away. 24. Tries to send it out. Mason will stop it just in the nick of time. Cross to Landon. Landon tries to center it. 4 gets in his way. Landon gets it back over to Schneider, and he will put it top shelf, putting an 8th point on the board. And 78 is done with his penance. He will come out of the box early as Ashburn U16AA1 team goes up 8-0. 7 minutes left in the third period. Kyle Tincher takes face-off against number 11. Over to Paul Allison. He's going to dump it into the far side corner. 56 gets there first. Around the boards to 40. Goes past him and poked along by Miles Blessed. Over. Oh, nice Kyle to Paul, but knocked away by Manning. 40 will drive it through the neutral zone. Brings it up. Shot saved by Luke, I think. And my phone says 2%. I really thought I charged the battery. Guy with face off against number 11. Miles Bless picks it up from there. 11 keeps the pressure on the whole way. The two of them just kind of slide along. Out to Paul. into the neutral zone, through the neutral zone. 23 knocks it away and successfully just gets it away from Paul. Kyle comes in to help. I thought Kyle was going to steal it, but Paul actually got it back. Loses it out to Miles Bless. He's going to dump it into the corner. Nobody's there, and Kyle will race 23 for it. 23 comes up with it, but it's going to bounce out to Paul. Kyle turns around. Centers it. Sam can't get the shot off. Let's see. And he does the second time. This time, stopped and covered by Jamie Manning. 5 minutes and 59 seconds left to go. My phone is down to 1%. So we're almost done here with the broadcast. Thanks for watching, and I apologize for poor preparation. You get what you pay for. There's copyrighted music playing, so this will probably be unavailable immediately after the broadcast. So you can't go back and rewatch it until I've muted the songs. 63 out long. I will see if I can bring it back up on my iPad, but I don't think I will be able to because of the vagaries of the network here at the rink. That firewall does not allow regular streaming from YouTube, and I have to do some crazy workarounds. Back and forth over the line, and it'll be an offsides call. After the drop, we got 5 minutes, 37 seconds left, and score is still 8-0. Colin takes the face off for a change. 78 crosses 63, in close, and it sneaks by Luke. I think it was number 63. No, maybe it wasn't. I'm misreading the jersey. 63 was out there. Putting a point on the board for the number 2 team. Score is 8-1 with 5 minutes and 35 seconds left to go. So much for Luke's shutout. Keep him humble. .24 versus Cantarella for the face-off. It's going to come over to Kyle. Nope, not long. 56 up to 37. A little scuffle there around the boards. Noah Robinson will race for it, but Mason is actually going to get there first. He'll send it around. Stop by 27, far side. And Sam, looks like, I thought Noah was going to come up with it. 24 brings it out. Shoots, knocked aside by Luke. Noah will pick up the bounce. Lofts it up high. Kyle will race and maybe get there just in time. Hits the brakes behind the net. Tries to center it. Has to get it back. Out to Mason. Under pressure, Heath's going to dump it. 36, along the board with Grayson. Out to 37. Bounces it out to 24. Suddenly it feels like they're putting that 1 point on the board. Made them feel like they have something to fight for or something. I don't know, but we suddenly have a lot of energy in this, all on both sides. Grayson and Noah in the corner battling. It's going to come out to Kyle. Cross to Mason, up to Sam. Into the zone. 36 knocks it away from me. Has to go chase it into the corner. 2-on-1. Kyle comes in to help. Shot from Kyle. Jamie's going to hold on to it. You got 4 minutes and 6 seconds left to go, and the score is 8-1. It is nice to see you again, Mary. Jarrett took a face-off, puck ends up behind the net. And I think that's Jarrett chased it immediately. Out to Matt Johnson, back to Lynn. There's that weird little projection where it bounced out for no reason. Comes all the way out to Paul. Back up to Jarrett. A little fancy stick handling and drops it to Paul. Fires and finds it, putting a 9th point on the board. Paul Allison from the blue line. Assist from Jarrett Ireland. .3 minutes, 47 seconds left to go. Tim Butler versus Jarrett Ireland for the face-off. Jarrett falls on the puck as Tim fights to get it away. 74 sends it long. Miles Blessed will chase it behind the net. Knocks it out and finds a pass to Jarrett. He will skate it through the neutral zone. Tries to drop it back to Landon, but got it to number 20, Wong. Schneider steals it away, brings it back into the zone. Into the slot, knocked away by Tim Butler. A little ping pong as it gets back out to 74. Jarrett steals it from him. Lets Miles take it from there. Miles, under pressure from Tim, loses it in the corner. Tim is fighting, gets it away, cycles behind Luke's net. Cannot hold on to it. Schneider gets it, also tries to clear it, but had to try a couple times. Eventually finds a pass to Landon. He'll send it long. Manning reaches and tips it, but basically lets his defense take over. Tim out, stolen by Landon. 36 tries to get it back. Landon dumps it back into the corner, where Schneider tried to do something. 23 out. Aiden Harrison in the corner, around the boards. Schneider races to get there. Little scuffle there as 36 hits him hard. Sam Seeger picks up the puck close to the center, hits the gas and skates it, cycles it around, skating it through. Brings it up in close, fires, knocked away by Manning. He picks up the rebound behind the net. 11 steals it from him, pass off to 20, out to the neutral center, where Spencer hands it off to Aiden, across to Kyle. He tries to chip it in. Chip bounces weird. 72 intercepts it, finds the long pass to 11. He tries to center it, and Aiden knocked it away. Then he tried it again, got it the second time. Aiden stopped it again. This time off the tip of Luke's glove. There's a little shot there. Spencer behind the net hits the brakes. 72 gets a little bit spun out. Spencer off the boards, up to Colin Eccles. Colin turns it around through the neutral zone. Hands it off to Kyle, who fires too high. It's going to over the top of Manning's head. Aiden flicks it back up to Colin. 11 gets it away. It's going to send it bouncing out into neutralize, where Aiden chips it over to Spencer. Spencer up to Colin. Colin over to Sam. Into the zone. Sam hits the brakes.